How to have a conversation with alternative facts. In today's world, we've heard this expression, alternative facts, meaning that somebody says something and they back it up with facts that may or may not be what you consider to be the truth. How can you have a conversation without losing a friendship when you are presented with alternative facts? In this video, I'll show you how to do just that. Let's get started. Alternative facts. It's a sort of a newer term out there, and more of us are hearing it. What can we do when we're confronted with a conversation where we feel one way, the other person feels another way, and we use facts, research, evidence to support what we say, but the other person comes at us with absolutely different evidence, research, and facts? Well, let's take an example of something totally neutral. Vanilla ice cream. Perhaps I love vanilla ice cream, and I know that vanilla ice cream is healthy for me. It has the right amount of sugar and fat. And I'm talking to somebody else and they say, you know what, vanilla ice cream is terrible. It's the worst thing for you. Well, in this case, they might be right. I don't know. But we're coming at something with two different sets of opinions, two different sets of backgrounds, and perhaps even two different sets of research and facts. What can we do in this example? Well, first of all, I think it's so important that we take a step back and realize we're not going to change this other person's mind. Now, if you're a great debater, that may be the case. If your whole mode or your operating style is to change somebody else's mind, you might be able to do that. But for the great majority of us, you have to realize that probably we can give them information, we can share our feelings, we can share our experience, but oftentimes we're not going to be able to change that person's mind. And really just having an awareness of that takes a load off our shoulders. We may feel passionately, this may be the most important thing to us. Vanilla ice cream is the most important thing to us. But I'm not going to be able to change this person, this relative, this friend's, this coworker's opinion about vanilla ice cream. So I can accept that. I have my opinion, they have theirs. Number two, listen. Just listen to the other person. Now, in that listening, sometimes we can hear things about vanilla ice cream that we think, how dare they say that about my favorite food in the whole entire world? And I might start to feel aggressive, or I might start to feel anxious, or I might start to feel angry. How can I start to let those feelings go and realize in this conversation, perhaps my feelings about vanilla ice cream are my own feelings, and I'm allowed to have them, I'm entitled to have them, and I don't have to let this person make me feel ashamed or bullied or even angry at them because they have their own opinions and they're entitled to their own opinions, and it's really none of my business. They have their own opinion. I can't change their mind. But I'm going to listen to them, and I'm going to try to do so in a way that's open and that's neutral, that I breathe. And when I hear those words about my favorite kind of ice cream, they're really hurtful, I think to myself, let them go. Just let them go. Number three, agree to disagree. You can talk to each other and say in a very clear way, I respect your opinions, and if it's a loved one, you can say, I love you. We don't see eye to eye on this, and let's agree to disagree. Let's agree to respect each other. Let's agree to stop this conversation, and we can maybe take it up another time, or never really have to discuss it again, because in the larger picture, your take on vanilla ice cream and my take on vanilla ice cream aren't that important, especially since I can't change your mind, and since we're coming at each other with different sets of research, different sets of facts. So in that last part about agreeing to disagree and deciding to end that conversation and move on to other conversations, you're really knowing when to exit, how to exit a conversation gracefully. And if this person wants to keep talking about maybe their hate for vanilla ice cream, and it's becoming overwhelming for you, and you realize, this they won't agree to disagree. They won't stop this conversation. Perhaps you can just let it go. Let them go. In my earlier videos, we've talked about how to have a fight with a friend without losing them, without burning a bridge, without closing possibilities. Well, perhaps you can take the idea of, I'm just going to let this go, let them have their feelings. And when feelings are more relaxed, when you've had a chance to walk away from that situation and tempers have cooled, you can come back to that person. And again, remember that vanilla ice cream is just going to be a topic you're not going to discuss because you want to love this person for who they are, what they are, and what they mean to you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.